Well. Welcome. My name is Manuel from Qatar Studios. Today we are kickstarting the practical aspect of the business in design, which is the heated shift. So in the heated shift, we already have 538 members, as you can find from here. And these members are ready, boiling to actually kickstart their practical session. As you can see, we just stated this morning that we are starting today and people are excited already. Now, we have the business in design, which is a platform where you learn everything about business, client relationship, client conflict and conflict resolution, client retention, and so much. You learn how to earn clients very easily, how to attract them like magnets, and everything in between inside of this platform. The link will be in the description of this video. And this is for free, by the way. And the BID heated shift is necessary to give you the practical guidelines and also revision for this particular program. So I'm going to actually explain the hierarchy of this particular platform. So when you are inside the business in design, you learn everything theoretical, listen and practice yourself if you can. But there are some levels of practicals that you will not be able, even if you are left alone, to handle the heat yourself, to actually manage it. You don't even know what to do practically. But for instance, today we are going to be dealing with price plan packages and how to use it. Now, in this price plan, we are not just teaching you how to do price plan. As you can see, this is two different price plan. If you look very closely, you understand that they have different prices and different packages for different classes and tires. Now, why this is important, this price plan, is because you see, we actually did it in a way that we will make it easier for people to choose their prices, like clients to choose what they want without them actually being scared away with the prices we have. It's not about having a price plan. It's about using it effectively. So the course, this particular lesson today, will be teaching you how to actually structure your price plan. And I'm going to be teaching you this based on attributes and variables. We are going to talk about attributes in this particular price plan. And we're going to talk about variables in this price plan. And then we talk about percentage analysis. And this is very important and essential. And I'll teach you how to use this price plan on your clients very effectively. And by the way, there's something we don't have here, which I'm going to be adding as an extra for people who have already done this. And by the way, these are price plans from our students who we have been teaching secretly. And this is the hierarchy on how this works. We are going to have a practical class and it's going to be a continual practical class. So what did we do? We made one of us create a price plan group. This price plan link will be sent to you in the group when you join the heated shift. This platform is just to grow you and to grow those who are very serious. You see the energy I'm talking with, because I'm very serious about what I'm saying. I'm audacious about what I'm saying and I want you to grow. Okay, see the price plan flyer design. This will be changed. This is not just a flyer for flyer designer. The price plan can work for every defined design packages as I'll be explaining in this particular lesson. And when you join this platform, this particular price plan platform, this group, it is not the heated shift. This is an extension of the heated shift. Now let me break down the hierarchy of the site, the mapping of this particular program. So the business in design group, like I said earlier, is just to teach you the theoretical aspect of it. The real valued information you learn today is not in the information itself, it is in the application. We do not hide a thing. Everything is made visible for you too, so you too can see if you wish. So this platform is to teach you every theoretical aspect of business, anything you need to know on how to treat your clients to come to you, on how to attract new clients, on how to actually maintain those clients you have attracted, or how to even use your resources or your free goodwill to even attract more clients, on how to create opportunities for yourself and people around you, on how to build your empire, build an agency on your own without actually needing to spend tons of money. We teach all of those things inside of this platform. By the way, we have students who have actually done very well, who are earning very high income, okay, making 8 figures, making a lot of money, and their testimonies are right inside of this platform. When you go through this platform, you know them, you see their profile is in there, check them out, and you see these guys are doing very wonderfully well. And I'm very proud to actually be opening the heated shift today. Heated shift is a different level of experience. This is not a paid course, but I don't think any paid course out there can actually match what we'll be doing here. Now, we are starting with a price plan. We have a lot of things going on. The heated shift price plan, we'll be handling that for 1 week or 2 weeks. After that, we'll be going into contracts, how to create a contract. We'll be doing receipts, invoicing. We'll also be doing quotations. We'll also be doing client data documentations. We have a lot of things, practical stuff we are going to be dealing in this particular heated shift. Okay, a lot of them. Web designers will be dealing with price quotations for web designers. I'll teach you guys how to prepare your quotation for web designers, and the same applies to every other niches, though there are general courses, but then you understand and you get the drill, or you get what I mean by that. So we are making this as easy as possible, but still we are making sure that we actually hit the target before the end of this year. The courses we are going to be learning are going to be too many. I am very busy with my clients' projects, so I won't be very steady. That's why we created persons. I actually trained people who are going to be handling you in these different categories, on these different phases, okay, of classes, so that it's easier. Even project presentation, we will have a class on that, on how to present your project very well. Tell it like a story, so that people can get attracted to you. It's not just about publishing your project with mock-ups. Tell the story. I'm going to teach you all of this. We're also going to be doing copywriting in the heated shift. I'm going to teach you guys copyright for graphic design, which I don't think many people see out there. Many of us lack that particular influence on their clients. So the client provides information and you are brief information and you are scared. You don't know what to do from there. We are going to teach you exactly how to handle that, and all of that will be done in the heated shift. So today we'll be starting with price plan, and this may be for flyer designer, logo designers, and I'm going to explain extensively who this is for. So but bear in mind, the heated shift is an extension of the business and design, and the flyer design group is an extension of the heated shift. So which means if we'll be creating a different course for copywriting for the heated shift, we'll be having a copywriting group. And what this does is that this particular platform, this group specifically, will be handling the basic guideline. We'll be doing some basic corrections for you that I will not be talking about in this video. They'll be actually modifying, making corrections, telling you where you went wrong. And after they approved your post in this group, you can now send the posts in the heated shift, but that should be by the instruction of the coordinator of that group. The coordinators of that group can instruct you or permit you to publish the projects to the heated shift before you do so. Don't publish your project here if you are not instructed to publish. And when you publish, make sure you mention the instructor who actually approved you to publish, so that if they made any mistake, I can go back and correct them. Okay, so that is it for this particular program. I just wanted to analyze this so you understand what is going on in here. We have more other groups also, but then these are the basics. I just wanted to give you a little information about that. So let's get into the business of the day. So we have price plans here, and we are going to analyze all of these based on attributes and variables, like I said earlier before now. And why this took a lot of time for us to come into this is because I have to explain everything for you from scratch so you understand. I don't want anybody to misunderstand any part of this lesson. So we have first price plan, and this first price plan, we have the basic, we have the pro, and we have the elite. Listen and listen very carefully. In basic, we have 20% discount off, we have 30% discount off for the pro, and for the elite, we have 40% discount off for that. And why this is so is that if you are purchasing for this basic, the price is lesser and the percentage of discount should be lesser. You are purchasing for the highest plan, the price is higher and the percentage discount should be higher because you are making more money. If you are removing 40% out of 140,000, you'll be getting up to, let me say, okay, from 160,000 or thereabout, you'll be getting up to this amount. And you are removing 20% out of 50,000 from here, you'll be getting up to this amount. Now, let's analyze this very quickly so you understand very well. Let's analyze this. Now, you see, we have a central plan, which is very important. When you're creating a price plan, and you're creating a price plan with a variable of, now let me explain what variable and attributes are. Okay, now variables are, for instance, we have price package 1 and we have price package 2. Now price package 2 have a lesser price plan for the elite plan, and the price package 1 have a higher price plan for the elite plan. So these are what we call variables. Variables are in the higher hierarchy, and then attributes are in the lower hierarchy. Attributes are things like the percentage, the pricing, those are attributes, and the features, which can be also called the scopes. Okay, those are the attributes. So we have variables and we have attributes. Variables are what? Different price plan. Now let me give you another example of variable. For instance, we have a price plan in Naira. You have to put a Naira sign here, and by the way, if you're creating your own, make sure you add a price, Naira price. So if you're sending this to foreigners, so they will be very sure of what you're doing. Now we can have the same price plan basic for this plan, and then the next plan for foreigners. So this one now, you have a local price plan, which means you have two different price plans. Let me explain the condition for two different price plan. Now you may be asking, why do we have this price plan, the same basic, pro and elite, but the different prices and still the same package that these people are getting in this particular plan? Now look at the secrets here. The secret is that this particular price plan is for low ticket clients. I have been talking about this online. People asking me, what is difference? What's this and that? This is for low ticket clients. So this means that if clients, you don't share your price plan online. You share this to clients based on their profiling. You profile your clients, you ask them questions and they answer you. You use those information and then profile them. Know the kind of client they are. If they are going to pay high or going to pay low. If they are going to pay low, you're actually going to send them your low ticket price plan. And for high ticket price plan, you're going to send them the high tickets value. You get the point? So don't create only one price plan for all clients. You make a very grave mistake, because if you send that price plan to low ticket clients, they are going to run away. And if you create a low ticket client and you send it to high ticket client, they are going to stress you and you are going to feel frustrated. This is the reason why people, after working for a while, they will feel like, wow, this amount of money you are paying me is not enough for this job. This is the reason, because you don't have a structure, you don't have a system built in for you to actually actualize that value you are actually giving out. Okay, if you are actually ascertaining a client or dealing with a client who is actually very welcoming and they don't need too much of things going around, they just want a basic flyer design package, you just give them this plan. Okay, give them this plan. And when they are going for a higher, if you higher ticket client, give them this plan. Let me repeat again. These two plans are necessary. One is for low ticket clients and one is for high ticket client. I hope I made myself clear. Let's go to the next attributes. Next attributes are for different foreigners. Okay, so for foreigners, this price plan won't be in naira anymore. It will be in dollars. Now, mind you, if you are in Ghana or you are in Ethiopia or in Canada, whatever country you are, the price plan will be your first price plan packages. The first two variable will be in your local currency. Then the next two variable will be in foreign currency. So the generally accepted currency formula is dollars USD. So you're going to create two different price plan. You see, it's difficult for me to explain this thing. No? This is because this is already tough topic to talk about, because this is what you have been missing out on. This is a tough one to talk about, and that is why I'm here to actually address it. So listen and pay attention and follow up. Okay, so you're going to create 4 different price plans. 2 of the price plan will be for high ticket client and low ticket client for your local currency, and the rest of the 2 will be for high ticket client and low ticket client for foreign currency. The same features, the same plan. Okay, now if you want to take it a little step further, so that in case a low ticket client saw a price you sent for one of the high ticket client that is his friend, or maybe a high ticket client you send this price, so a plan you sent to somebody else that is 72,000 naira, you say, wow, so this guy is cheating me. Why is he sending this price with all of these features? So to avoid that problem, look at what you do. Let me see if there is someone else who did something like that. So we have source file here. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 price plan, and we have the same thing here. The same thing we have in this one is still the same thing we have in the other one. Let's check the next price plan and let's see if we have any difference. 12 plans, the same thing. So all 3 designs here are having the same issue. The same issue they're having is that if a high ticket client catches that particular project price plan you sent to somebody else, they are not going to be happy. Why? Because they are going to feel that you are cheating on them, because you are giving somebody else a lower price and you are giving them a higher price. So to avoid this, what you are going to do is very simple. Okay, look at what you're going to do. They are providing 12 design for the elite plan. You can increase this to 14 design, or you want to maintain 12 design for the elite plan. For the higher ticket client, you can reduce this to 12 plan. Okay, I'm not going to run down all of this thing, explaining one of these things. You can add the features you want, any of the features you want, add them. You are the one who have whatever feature you add will be reviewed whenever we submit. You submit your assignments. Okay, so let's start with let's not start with the percentage. Let's just address this as it's supposed to be. Let's address it as supposed to be. Okay, so now we have the elite plan and we have 5% off. If you want to do that difference in variables now, not attributes. We have different attributes. We have talked about that in the previous time, about attributes of higher ticket clients and lower ticket clients, and foreign higher ticket clients and lower ticket clients. And this is variables. Variables are what makes up each plan. So we now have 12 design for the higher ticket clients. In the lower ticket client, make it 10 design. Unlimited revision for the higher elite version for the high ticket client. For lower ticket clients, can make it 10 revisions or 2 revisions or 3 revisions, whatever. The mock-up samples, you can make these for the higher ticket client 4 or 3 or 2, but the lower ticket client, you make it 1 for that particular plan. For the HD format, it remains the same because there are things you don't need to change for the plans. Okay, the source file, you make it available for the higher ticket client, but don't make it available for the lower ticket clients. You get the point now. So these are just what you need to do from this one. These are just simple things you need to do in this one. Very simple. Now we go to the pro plan. The same thing applies. If this is 8, you can make this 6 in the lower ticket client. So when you do all of these things, 6 revisions here, you can reduce that one to 2 revisions. Mockup samples, HD formats available, source file. You can even remove source file from the pro plan. The pro plan shouldn't have a source file. You can still leave the source file, leave all of them, leave all source file. It's also okay because they don't even know what source file is. You can just prepare it and send it to them. It's still cool because if you are doing something greater than what another designer is doing for them, they will feel comfortable about you. So send them your source file in every of the package, whether lower ticket clients and all tires, and higher ticket clients and all tires. And when I'm talking about tires, I'm talking about basic, pro, and elite. You can call your own a different name, like this is called basic, business, and advanced, and this one is called basic, business, and advanced 2, fundamental design plan, popular design plan, and premium design plan. You know, you just have to play around with all you got. Also remember to add features. Make sure you're very good. Add features there. There is no feature. I didn't see any feature here. Add features here. Now let's go to the next important thing. I've explained some few things here, which is very essential thing I want to explain. I don't need to start going over this flyer to teach you how to create a flyer design. It's very easy to create a flyer design. Don't create exactly these plans. Okay, even though you are not publishing this, but make it unique and different so that your clients will see you publishing something and they say you copied from some other guy who sent something to them. Okay, so the flyer design packages, we have the basic plan, which is 20% off, and we have pro plan, which is 30% off, but we have elite plan, which is 40% off. We are going to pull up our calculator now. We are going to address something very quickly. We are going to check these price plans and know if they are correct. Let's shift these things to the right side, and I'm going to pull up my calculator so that we can address these once and for all. So what are we trying to do? Let me turn on my calculator very quickly. Okay, perfect. So what are we trying to do here? What we are trying to do is that we are trying to calculate the percentage value we have over here in relation with the price and connecting with the total extra we have here. Okay, so how do we do that? We will start from the LI to see if this particular package plan is correct. Okay, let's start from the first one. And we go downwards. So we start with the advanced plan, which is like the elite in the other one. So we have the price for this plan for 5,000 naira per design, which means for 12 design is going to be 60,000 naira. You get the point? So look at the price here. Over here, this price you see over here is the normal price this fellow charges for a flyer design, 5,000 naira. Okay, so the fellow is saying that I charge 5,000 naira and I am actually giving you 12 designs which are supposed to be 60,000 for 36,000, and that means that this is a 40% off. Though we want to prove if this is actually a 40% off. So let's do our calculation analysis, because these are very important for you to place a very value and vital percentage analysis, so they can actually value it very easily by percentage than just by pricing. Okay, percentage is very easier for you to know which one is higher and which one is lesser. So how to get this price value? We say 5,000 times it is how many designs? 12 designs is equal to 60,000. Okay, so we are not gonna give the percentage value. We say 40% of 40%, then X. Okay, 40% of 60,000 naira. Now we are not going to say 40% again because we are dealing with 40%. We know the remaining percentage. So what we need to do here is say 60% because it's now the other value of 40%. We are not going to say 40%. Say 50% of 60,000 naira. Okay, is equal to what? 36,000. So this is perfectly correct. We do the same thing applying to this one. 5,000 times 8 times 8 is equals to 40,000 naira. So we say 70% of 40,000. 70% of 40 is equal to 28,000 naira. This is perfectly correct, which means almost all of her price plan is correct. I'm going to come back to analyze the value. I just wanted to check and see how correct they are. Let's check on this one by this other person and see if the price value is correct. So he said his price plan is 5,000 per flyer design. And if it is 5,000 per flyer design, 12 design is also 60. So what we're going to do is 60% of his giving, which means 40% is this price over here. So let's calculate that very quickly. We say 40% of 60,000. Let's see if it is equal to 36,000. It is 24,000, which means this value he provided here is wrong. The proper value for this particular percentage discount is 24,000, not 36,000. So bear that in mind. Let's check the second one if it is a mistake that flows on the other one. We say 5,000 times 8 copies is 40,000, and then we say 30%, which is the remaining of this one, of 30% of 40,000, I think, is equal to 12,000, and this plan should be 12,000 if it is 70% off. You get the point. Now let's do something. Let's do 70% of 40,000. Let's see if the percentage is plugging there. Oh, you are plugging the percentage of the percentage price. No, what you're supposed to do is the off is the one you are going to minus. So if you are saying 70% off, it means that the higher value of the pricing is off. Here should be 30% off, here should be 40% off, and here should be 20% off, and that is where you made the great mistake. So saying 80% off means you are giving somebody 80% off from that price of that particular value, which is very, very high. So you made a great mistake from here. So like for instance, this other one now, if we are going to say 80% of 4 designs for 5,000 naira is 20,000 naira. If you are going to say 80% of 20,000, that will be equal to 16,000 naira. And that is what you are plugging here, which is very wrong. Here, your calculation should be 20% of 20,000 naira. This is the price you're supposed to put here, 4,000 naira. So your calculation valuation for your percentage analysis is very wrong from here. So make that correction. Even these ones, they are very wrong. So we move into the next one. Okay. So for this one over here, we are going to actually calculate it very quickly now. So let's see if this is very correct. So she said her plan is 8,000 naira per design. So we're going to check 8 times 12. So we say 8 times 12 equals to 96,000 naira. And she said her percentage off is 25% off. So let's deal with that right away. We are going to say, what's the price? 8,000 naira, 96,000 naira. Okay, say 25%. Instead of 25%, we are going to have 75%. 75% of 96,000, okay, equals to 72,000. So this particular percentage analysis is perfectly correct. The same applies to this 18.75. I will suggest you avoid these values, fractional values that have some extension. Avoid them. Let your percentage be singular value, like double value. Just have it on tens. Don't add any points, 0, 0, 0.5 or point. No, just 12, 18, 25 are just okay. Make it very realistic and very easy for clients to actually scan and understand. So with this information, we believe that all of these ones are correct as well, as the price from here is 8,000 and the Elite price plan is 10,000 per design. So I think there may be problem from here. So if we say 10,000 times 12 design, it's going to be 120,000, and we are saying we are having a 40% off from 120,000. So we are saying 60% of 120,000 is equal to 72,000. So your price here should be 72,000, not 112,000. You made a very great mistake here. You didn't calculate well. It is not even the opposite. It's not even the other value. Okay. So to check this, let me give you guys a recap again. To check values for your price plan, how you check it is what? Calculate the total amount of your price that you charge for flyer, because you are going to state the price you charge for flyer. So the client, this is for singular flyers. You can see here we create functional and attractive designs at the rate of 10,000 per design, which means this is what clients are getting if they want to buy only one flyer design. You are using this same package to actually attract people who just want only singular design to give them your pricing from here. And I'll suggest other people who are using price plan like 5,000 naira. I don't think you should do that. Just increase your price plan to 10,000. Every price plan should not be less than 10,000 naira. Since you are upgrading your package and also upgrading your learning and practices, it makes it very much easier for you to actually close more clients if you're actually using this formula that I'm guiding you. So when a client sends project with a lesser a value, a budget, you send them the price plan for the low ticket clients. If they have higher budget, you send them price plan for the high ticket clients. And then we've talked about this 10,000 naira for each flyer. So when you have this particular price plan for each flyer design, you will now have to calculate that price plan per, you can even increase your percentage to match. Okay, calculate your price plan per the percentage you are giving and make sure your value is fair enough. This particular plan is very, very expensive. I must say it's very, very, very expensive. Your packaging price should be within the range of 60,000 below for 12 design, or 70,000 below. It shouldn't exceed 70,000 as a beginner, unless you are an advanced designer, people that you know that people are paying you up to 15,000 per design or 20,000. You can put the price at this particular rate of 10,000 or maybe 8,000 per package. Now that is it for high ticket client and low ticket client. You're going to prepare this for your high ticket client and low ticket client. Forget about the foreigners version. Just prepare these two alone. I'll repeat. Forget about the foreign version. Prepare only this alone. What I need is only this. With this formula, you can now create other ones later. What we are reviewing is two packages for the high ticket client and low ticket client in your local currency. Whatever local currency you're actually having, that is what we want to see. That's number one. Number two, you can also create a price plan for agencies. There are agencies who may need to work with you, who are also working with other people. You can have a price plan for agencies. You can use the low ticket client price plan for agencies. Just change the name here for what? Agency flyer package. Agency flyer package. So making it easier for them. Okay, and your price plan should be the same thing. If you are selling a service at 10,000 per design, let it be 10,000 for both high ticket clients and low ticket clients. Why it is so is because they need to know your value in case they want to just do one. Okay, and then what is going to be different is the percentage. The percentage is going to be higher in a whole low ticket client package, or it's going to be lower in a high ticket client package. For instance, in Elite, they have 25% off here, but in the higher ticket client, in the Elite, they can have 40% off here. You understand the difference? So it's a little bit complex, but if you don't understand it, watch this video again, practice. When you submit, the corrections will be made there and you can continue. It's a little complex, but I try my best to actually explain this. And I think for those who are very, 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 very attentive, they are going to understand this. If you don't understand it, watch this video again and again and again and understand it very well. I'm going to give enough time for us. And those who are coming after now, who didn't even meet up, you are going to still see the link in the group. You can join. Possibly I will add the link to the Flyer Practical group in the description of this video. You can join directly to that particular group, do your assignment, submit there. The instructors will be able to review you. Okay, so I want you to prepare these designs, prepare as much as you can. Let me show you how to actually get a price plan package in case you don't want to spend too much time preparing your own from scratch. And by the way, let me explain something. We are creating an environment for users to actually find our all links from one place. Okay, we are creating a platform for users to find all links from one place. So you'll be able to find the business in design link. So you just send this one link to your friend. It's not available now. If you open it, to say coming soon. Okay, You can send them so they can join the wait list. They can join the business design free group. They can join our academy, our YouTube channel. They can refer and earn website hosting. They can get from here. Submit their assignment, design assignment. They can do it from here. Join our Facebook community, and many more links will be provided as time goes on. So everything now will have one link in one place so that everybody can access everything from one place. Okay. So let me show you how to get a price plan. Go to freepik.com. You will see the link from here. Freepik.com. Search for price plan. Okay, and you are going to find a lot of them to choose from, a lot of styles. You see this one, you see this one, you see this one. Can find, don't use something that is too busy. You see this one, but use something that will allow you, or something that will accommodate all of this information, the percentage and the features and the prices, and also this thing beneath here. You just can, you must not just copy what they have here. You can use an idea of what they provided here and then modify it to what you want. I like this one. You see how simple it is. You see, this one is also cool as it is. You can just find the free version. If you want to filter for only free price plans, all you need to do is to come over here and click on free. Okay, it will only show you only free price plans, price plans that are for free. But you don't even need to come to this place. I'm only talking about this for lazy people. I know there are lazy persons who may not. Don't create more than 3 price plans, okay? Lazy, don't use colors like this. It's very vibrant. It won't be nice to the eyes. You can use dark color too. That makes sense. If you can play around with your, I like this one. Very good. This is very simple and attractive. So you can get your different price plans from this platform. It makes it very, very much easier for you, okay? Very much easier for you to actually prepare your price plan. If you want to create your own from scratch, you can play around your backgrounds. You can see we have a different background from here. We have a different background from here. See how simple and unique this one look. See how simple and unique this one look. They are not using the same design pattern. See how simple and unique this one look. Just play around. Do something very unique to your brand style. You can put the name of your brand at the top, okay, or put a little more description beneath here if you want to, but make your stuff very, very simple and straight to the point. I hope I understand. Don't use vibrant colors like text, vibrant colors and stuff like that. It wouldn't make sense. Okay. So these are just all we needed to learn in the price plan package. If you finish your design for the two price plans, just head over to, I think I'll provide the link in the description of this video. Head over to the price plan group and submit yours. By the way, instructions will be made available earlier before now on what to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular lesson, and I hope this will help you. When you send these price plans differently for these different clients, this is the best way to use a price plan. Not to just create one price plan and start using. You are wasting your time because clients are not going to turn up. Okay, it's going to favor some people and it will not favor some people, and you don't want that. You want something that is going to favor everybody. Everybody is going to be happy, feel comfortable about the plan you are giving to them. Okay, so you are going to create a version for the lower tier clients and higher tier clients, and just limit some features, reduce some features in the lower ticket clients, so that if the higher ticket clients see it, they don't get angry that you are giving them the same value as you are giving to the lower ticket clients, and but you are charging them higher for that. Nobody wants to be cheated. So make sure you make that what differences very clear. Okay, when you're done with these two price plans, to use it is very simple. When they send you a message that they need a design, they maybe this client send you that they just need one singular design. You can also let them know that we can also do price. My design, flyer design is 10,000 naira, but we can also do for you for less than that, within 5,000 to 7,000 naira, if you are choosing a package. Then they say, what is a package? You send them your package plan and say, look at my package plan. For 12 designs, you'll be getting it for 70,000 naira instead of 120,000, which is 10,000 per design. Explain yourself, oh. Don't just drop this thing for them and expect them to understand. When you drop this information, use a voice note to explain yourself to them. You see the systems I'm creating? I'm trying to make this easier for you, okay? Make it also easier for yourself so that you can grow, so you can make more money, so you can charge more. You shouldn't be paid, baby. You shouldn't be paid peanuts by foreigners, because they understand the system better than you. They know how to present themselves. Because if you can present this, prepare this, and present, it is easy for clients to understand that you are organized. And that is even the first starting point for everything you are doing. That's the first stage. Okay? A presentation matters. It makes clients feel comfortable about what you are serving them, and make it easier for them to actually do business with you, because they understand that this guy actually understands what they're doing. Because for somebody to prepare all of these things with the percentage being perfectly organized and all of that, it means the person have been in this business for a little while. That is what people need to know. They need to know that you're professional in what you're doing. And when that is done, forget about it. You are good to go. So that is it, guys, for this particular program. If you find this interesting, drop a comment section if you have any question, and also like this video, share it to your friends so that they can join this program. Okay, they can join the program and retain their clients. Let them not be chasing their clients away. Let them join the program, retain their clients. I'll be providing you more information when we get into the group. For now, do have a wonderful day. Once again, my name is Manuel from Kata Studios. And finally, welcome to the Heated Shift.